This is going to be a very interesting product if you want some nighttime illumination in your garden or in your property. Even if you're going camping on your camping pitch, how would you like some solar lights that are quite unlike anything else you've ever seen before? These are the Linkind smart solar spotlights, and these are all app controlled. I'll just quickly go through what's in the box and we'll run through these lights. You are going to keep watching this because we need to see these later when the sun goes down. So obviously these are the box that it all comes in. There's some details on the box. There's a little QR code for getting the app. Inside the box you've got some fairly straightforward, easy to follow instructions. Whatever you do, you need to charge these up on a bright and sunny day for 48 hours before you actually set this all up, and then you'll need to download the app onto your phone. First of all, when they come in different sections. So they've got a spike mount, you've got the actual main light itself, got the solar panel, thumb screw. But what you notice here, I don't know whether you can see or not, but these can be wall mounted, and we can undo the thumb screw. So you could mount these behind me, as an instance. I've got some fencing, so if you did want these to be pointing down, we could actually have these wall mounted, or you've got the spikes and you can put the spikes in like we've got these here, and we can have them spike mounted. They've got something called the MPPT technology in it on here. The MPPT, the maximum power point tracking system on these. If you notice, they've got the Linkind branding and they've got a QC pass on here. You can change the way these look, which we're going to show you later, and you've got music synchronization as well. So if you're having a bit of a party, if you've got, I don't know, if you've got a swimming pool or you're having a barbecue and you've got some background music playing, you can actually sync these up to adjust to the sound of the music. Oh, and remember, there are links down there in the description below if you want more information on the Linkind smart solar spotlights. Right, so we're in the dark. I'm using a torch to light myself up and press on. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to try and show you the phone app and how pretty these lights look. So unfortunately you're not going to be able to see my face, but all being well, you're going to be able to see the light show what we've got appearing at the side of me in our garden and on our pond. So we're going to try. I don't know whether this is going to be successful. Let's get ourselves comfortable and try and show you what's going on with the lights. So, okay, so all being well, you're going to be able to see the lights in the background, and here we've got the app. So I just showed you before, we can quite simply turn all the lights on or off, and then down on the bottom here we've got settings, so you can do it sort of dusk till dawn on the sensors. We've got these for coming on about 8 o'clock at night till 11, but apparently they will stay lit for about 14 hours. So if we choose the lights, you can name them, and you can, if you've got more lights there, so these are called Garden, and what we can now do, if we take one of the options, we can raise or lower the illumination. If we wanted to turn down the brightness of the lights to save the battery life, we can do, or we can go onto here and we've got things like, there's a music option that if we wanted to sync the lights to move to music, we can do. We've got a DIY option to put in our own settings. We've got a number of presets, or we can manually choose colours. So if we go into the presets, here, and then you've got a favourite option. So if we go into twinkle, and then down here you have got an energy saving option. But what you're able to do, you probably can't see, there's one light twinkling at the moment, not all of them. But by pressing the cog, we can go on to copy work mode, select all, and then hit copy. And then this will then take the settings from each of the lights to each of the corresponding lights, so they're all the same. And so it's got copy done. So what we'll do, we'll just pull up some twinkles and we'll just show you some of the lights from different views. So we can go back and just so you can actually have a look on what this is looking like. But it's really, really nice and simple to do, and we'll look at some of the twinkly lights now. Well, you probably can't see on the phone, but by turning, I've got a dial here, so I can move my finger around. So you see we're on green, and we're bringing blues, and we're coming onto the lights. So by moving my finger around here, we can choose the colour that we want, or we can go to some presets and choose things like, this is a sunshine. So can you see how it is? Here's a sunset. We've got a forest field, so that's glowing in the greenery. And we can go down. We've got a meteor. It's almost an alien, isn't it? We've got aurora. We've got lightning. We've got a spring, summer. So again, these cycle through all the different colours, as you can see. And we've got autumn. We can go for a flame. And you've got lots and lots and lots of options. You possibly can't quite see on the phone because it's out of focus, but all these options that you've got, I don't know whether that'll do, but we can just literally just select sports. If you just click down there, and all the colours that you've got. So that one is a Halloween feel to it. So if you look at that one there. And that's a disco look for it. Right, so I'm holding one of these in what's called the twinkle mode, and as I say, you can wall mount these, so if you did want them pointing down, you could have them pointing down. As you can see, the different effects you can get. And this is the Linkind smart solar spotlights, all controlled via the app, and they are IP67 waterproof, so they're fine to stay outside. They're fantastic for gardens and pathways, for campsites, for your house, for your workplace, your cafeteria, your bar, or your pub, or your restaurant even. They've got the fast solar charge on them, and they will last for approximately 14 hours when they're charged up. You can get them to come on automatically with the sensors, so as I say, you can do dusk till dawn, things like that, or you can put the timer on or schedule the lights as you want to. You can wall mount them, like I said, or you have got the garden spikes, so you can put them into the ground like that. And you've also got the music synchronization, so you can put it on so these will sync to music, and you've seen all the presets or the manual ones, and every individual light can also be individually set for different colors or different settings as well. And remember, it's got the MPPT, the maximum power point tracking technology on these. I think you've got to admit they do look rather swish, and as I say, there are links down there in the video description if you want more information on the Linkind Smart Solar Spotlight System. They also have a full family of other products as well. Thanks for watching. If you wanted to give this video a thumbs up, that would be absolutely amazing. Thanks ever so much for watching.